You got games on your phone?
It feels like it's been so long since I've made a video, and that's because it has. I'm sorry. I've received breaking news that a new Deco Nina song has come out. By the way, if you remember my last video about Deco Nina, I called him Deco27 the whole time. I eventually learned that that's not how you're supposed to pronounce it. My bad. There is a new song by Deco Nina that I might like, and I want to give it a listen. I know last time I talked about Deco Nina, I kind of gave not really the most intellectual critique, and that wasn't the point of the video. The point of the video was just to express my anger, not to express what could be done better, because frankly, if I knew what could be done better, I would do it myself. But because I can't, I'm hoping that he will naturally improve over time. And I doubt he's gonna watch my video and think like, oh, very interesting. Thanks, T-Roulette. Because who the hell am I? Today's video is going to be an actual critique and a first-time listen to this Deco Nina song called, I believe it's called Monitoring. So I'm gonna pop that on my screen right now. You're gonna see the side of my head as I watch it, and we'll talk about it. Now, one of the big themes with what Deco Nina's been doing currently is songs that are kind of about sex. Songs that are kind of sexual. I don't know if this song is gonna be that way, but
Foreshadowing as a narrative
we'll
device.
see. Kind of reminding me of another artist. I can't place my finger on who though. Is there gonna be a key change? Okay. Okay. Wait, this song has been out for 2 months and I didn't even know that? That's crazy. I think Monitoring is probably one of the best, if not the best, Deco Nina song I've heard as of recent. I kind of struggle to think about why, but I can list a couple things that are subjective to me that make me like songs more. For example, it's in the key of D minor, which is one of my favorites. D minor, F major, kind of the same thing. They're parallel to each other, but it's my favorite key that a song can be written in. So obviously, I'm biased in that sense. I think the one thing about the song, and I think the reason why I like it so much just after listening to it, is because it reminds me of that era of Deco Nina when Ado released Odo, when that song was released. One thing that drew me away from the modern Deco Nina songs is that they have this kind of staccato rhythm to every single lyric of the song. Verses, choruses, verses again, bridge, they all were very jumpy and staccato-y, and I guess because of that, Miku had to be tuned slightly differently. I guess I found that a little bit more annoying than I thought I would. I also just believe that staccato and jumpy melodies are kind of lazy, and particularly when we're talking about the song Rabbit Hole, I feel like that song is all just staccato and like single note melodies, and it's just, like I said in my last video, boring. It's not very interesting. But this song having a more groovy instrumental means that the vocals can't be staccato and jumpy like they normally are. Usually with other Deco Nina songs like the Vampire Song or Rabbit Hole again, they usually have this upbeat, fast instrumental supporting these staccato style jumpy melodies sung by Miku. But because the instrumental for Monitoring is a lot more funky and a little bit slower and not as poppy or energetic as other Deco Nina songs, you need a solid vocal line to support that. And I feel like that's where my comparison back to Odori comes in. Not only is Ado's melody made interesting by the variety of notes she's hitting, it's also made interesting by her personality bleeding through the lyrics, bleeding through the way she sings. And I feel like Deco Nina saw that and decided to actually utilize that in his tuning of Miku in this song. I think it's astounding. It kind of brings me back to the really old days of Deco Nina. Remember, we talked about Two Breaths Walking, which is also staccato, but in its pre-chorus, it has these longer, nicely flowing melodies and notes that Miku sings, and they sound soulful and passionate. And I think bringing that back, but also continuing to have this funky sort of upbeat style is really gonna work. Making more songs that are similar in their vibe to Odori or Monitoring will definitely keep me a fan of Deco Nina. Does it matter that I am on Deco Nina's side? No, I'm a singular person, and obviously tons of people love all of Deco Nina's music. This song sounds like it took a lot more musical prowess and a lot more vibes to make hit. I think it hits really, really well. I would love to see more songs made like this. I do think his tuning is really, really great, and I would love to hear more of it in future songs. With all that being said, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to talk more about this kind of stuff in the future. But hey, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video. Cue cool outro now.